What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chris's Watch Movie Party. I'm Chris,
I'm Michelle.
and welcome to tonight's watch party of Top Gun. Michelle, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Excited to watch this. It's been a little while. I think the last time I
Yes.
watched this was just before Top Gun Maverick actually came out.
Oh, I saw it for the first time about 5 years ago, I guess. Probably 5 years before Maverick.
Yeah.
And I've only seen it the one time.
Yeah, I'm the same. That was my first time when I watched it. Because I thought, well, I'm gonna watch Maverick, so I've got to catch up on everything. Because I'd only seen sort of bits and pieces over the years when I'm growing up.
Yeah, I knew the gist of it, but
Yeah.
that was it. I don't know why either, because I love planes.
Planes.
Love planes. Jets, and they blow my mind.
Yeah.
Aircraft carriers. I was on one once. It was like the best day of my life.
Did you watch anything over the weekend?
I feel like I did. Oh, I watched. When did I? I watched that that Megan Fox movie. We talked about that Saturday night. What was it called?
Something
I can't remember what
Servants?
Subservience.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's not great. So I'd skip that, and I watched something else that I did not enjoy either.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was okay. The something Dead Man, Wake Up Dead Man, the latest in the Glass Onion series.
Okay, yeah.
It was fair. They're just trying to capture that first movie magic, and they
Yeah.
didn't. Even Jeremy was disappointing.
Yeah.
But it still had its moments. I mean, Josh Brolin, he gets better looking as the days go on.
Yeah. Well, like I said off stream, I was waiting for Watch Landman on Sunday, but that didn't happen. So I ended up watching a few episodes of one of my honorable mentions on our stream we did the other day, which was According to Jim.
Oh, I know. I never watched that. I never watched it.
Yeah, I hadn't watched it. I'd never seen it ages. It was just one of those shows that kept coming up. I'd be watching something and then you would get the little ad down the bottom saying, oh, next According to Jim. So I'd sort of seen bits and pieces over the years, and then I finally decided to watch it one day. Now I've seen it a few times.
Huh. Maybe I'll have to check it out. If I ever remember to get back to switching gears or shifting gears.
Yeah.
I'm way behind on that too.
I've still got to catch up on that. I've still got 2 episodes to watch.
I have this whole season.
Yeah. Well, I did read today, though. Apparently, what's her name is leaving? Jennifer Elfman.
Jenna Elfman? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, she's leaving the show, apparently.
Huh.
Okay, there. I see there's a few people in here. If you've joined us and haven't been here before, if you click on this link, you'll find in the YouTube chat. It will take you to our movie room, and you'll be able to watch this film along with us. It'll ask for a camera and a microphone. Just disable that, and then you should see the film in a minute when we push play. So let's get started. 3, 2, 1, play. Paramount.
The lighting's helping. I'm checking out YouTube. I don't look just like I usually do.
I see that guy passed away yesterday. The guy who directed Princess Bride.
He was murdered.
Yeah, I saw that.
He and his wife were murdered by their son.
Yeah, I did see that later on last night.
That's crazy. I just heard he died, and then last night at trivia, it was all over the news that that they were murdered.
Mm. Yeah, the first headline I saw of it was 2 bodies were found inside what's his name's house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was like, who's the director and what's he done?
Right.
And then because the way how the bloody media phrased it,
Sure.
but then it came out that that obviously about his son. Because I was trying to figure out who he was first, because I was like, and then I saw bloody Wolf of Wall Street, and I was like, oh, that's who that was. Be interesting to know how much Don Simpson still gets from like royalties and like new movies that come out, because you still see new movies come out and it's got Jerry Bruckheimer and Don Simpson attached,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and he's been dead for years.
Maybe he put it in a trust for his family or something.
Maybe. It's hard to watch this and just automatically think of Hot Shots. I remember hearing once they call that catch a cable the $1 million cable.
Should be $1 billion now. Strickland.
Yeah. Hey, Strickland. Eat that, slackers. I saw today, apparently they're doing a bloody Point Break TV series.
Oh, for God's sake. That's going to be, well, it's going to be something. You know, the one logo that I want to edit, it won't let me.
Mm.
All the other ones come up that I can edit, but that one won't.
It's not locked, is it?
Nope. I downloaded a bunch of them. We'll see if you like any of those. If not, we'll start over. Welcome to the United States government. Of course, when this was here, we did not want to piss off Russia.
Mm.
This is quite a way to open a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did a hell of a job. I knew that guy was done as soon as this scene started.
I can't remember.
Checked out. What? I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure I've got this movie on 4K. I'm pretty sure I bought both of them.
That cable is so big, yet so small.
Mm-hmm.
Like for them to hit it with that tiny little hook is crazy. I've seen it live.
Yeah.
That was like one of the top 5 best days of my life, being on that aircraft carrier. It would have been the best if it were active, like if a plane was on it and it was
Yeah.
going to move. Oh my God.
Yeah, I've only been on a dock destroyer.
That's Freddy Krueger music right there. You hear it? It's not doing it now, but. That.
Yeah.
That's Freddy. When Tina is in the hallway. That's Tina's music. It reminds me of Hot Shots when he's got the water in his glasses.
Yeah.
He can't land. Thank God the plane knows what it's doing, because that guy didn't. That porn stash that Anthony Edwards has going on. That's a tragedy. They have a great chemistry. And be a captain until I'm in my 50s.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen him in anything else besides this and Back to the Future.
No, not that I can think of either.
See, here I just think of Charlie Sheen in Hot Shots when he's driving over the bloody The humps.
So do I. Michael Ironside. I like him a lot. Damn, that tea is hot. Oh, probably not for long, but damn. Nice. I love that laugh. That was so good.
Iceman. Henry must have slept in.
Of course he did. If he sleeps in tomorrow, I'm going to kick his ass.
Yeah.
The world must be awake for tomorrow. No, she hasn't. Bottom, bottom. Oh, bottom, bottom, bottom.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of Scream 4 last night when Davey and Horror were talking about, like the movie rules,
Yeah.
because I wanted to know what they were from Scream 4.
Yeah, I didn't remember what they were, but I block out most of 4. I've seen it enough times that I'm just like, I'll watch it because it's your turn.
Mm.
I don't remember having different rules in 4.
They don't really. They just mentioned about the whole you pretty much just got to be gay not to die.
Okay. I didn't think I was trying to figure out what the hell I was missing, but it wasn't that important to me, so I didn't.
So I watched that scene, and then I watched the scene where Gail rocks up at the Stabathon.
Sabathon, that's a good shtick and a good like final place, even though it's not the final place. What we assume is going to be the final place.
And then there was a scene in there where I could add to my funniest moments. So I wanted to hear what he says. It's when Olivia and that first rock up to school.
Oh yeah. let's put these on and she won't recognize me. Well, I was inverted. I've got a great Polaroid of it. They have like their slapstick. They don't miss a beat. They're perfect together. Like I don't know if they rehearsed that or it just came naturally, but they're fabulous together. I feel like I've seen this movie 100,000 times, but only once. I'd like to hear about it sometimes. Me too. I want to hear all about it. Give me more. This is where he tells me he's dangerous. Oh, it's not where he tells him he's dangerous. That comes later.
Says Tom Cruise and Anthony Edwards formed a strong bond throughout their iconic roles as Maverick and Goose in Top Gun, developing a mutual respect and friendship that extended beyond the film, with Cruise even personally screening the sequel to Top Gun Maverick for Edwards, who praised it as mission accomplished.
Nice. I should be watching this on my TV. 4K. Not in this tiny little screen. Because that's embarrassing. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that Goose said that because Rooster says that. Do some of that pilot shit, Mav. Let's piss them off on day one. That sounds like a good idea. He's got a great, like, commanding voice.
Yeah.
Get your butts back to that.
Yeah, I'd love to watch all these movies on my 4K screen, but I'd get too much of the movie and probably wouldn't be able to hear you too much.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I got Now You See Me 3 today, so that's ready to go as well.
Awesome. I hope it's as good as I've heard. I haven't heard anything bad about it.
Yeah, neither have I. They've already got a fourth one in production, apparently.
Awesome. Weird, because it took them like 30 years to make the third one. And now we're going to bang out 2 back to back. Not 30 years, but I exaggerate.
It's funny how that happens sometimes.
I know. Like Top Gun, 30 years to make the second one, and now the third one's in the pipeline. And that's just a money grab. He made over $1 billion on the first one. Like he pocketed over $1 billion on the second one. So let's make another one. I think it's a mistake. But what do I know? He's a billionaire and I'm a YouTube channel person. So one of us is doing something different. Not that I would change anything I do. Here's a shirtless people.
Volleyball.
I mean, obviously he looks better now because he's in his 20s, but he looked really good in Maverick for a guy who was 59.
Mm-hmm.
Val Kilmer's got nice teeth. I have a thing for teeth.
Maybe you should have been a dentist.
It was the second thing I noticed about Kevin. And it's like this first thing I notice about most people. Did I tell you about the dog?
No.
About Brady?
No.
Oh my God. Jacob calls me last night. Jacob never calls me, like ever.
Yeah.
So I hear the ringtone. My phone's buried under a bunch of crap. So I'm throwing stuff, trying to get to my phone because I hear it's my son. And his voice must have cracked as soon as I answered, because I thought he was crying. And I'm like, oh my God, him and Morgan, the dog, the cat. So I'm like, what's the matter? And then he starts talking normally. So my blood pressure goes back down. And he's like, and I'll explain this after the story. He's like, we had another squirrel. And I said, okay. And Brady caught it. Okay. For those of you listening at home, Brady's our golden retriever. And he says, he broke its back, as he always does. And then he drops it. And then Jay's, he goes, I go up to pick up the squirrel, throw it outside. And there is blood running out of Brady's mouth, like a faucet. Yeah. So Jacob obviously agrees that blood should be on the inside, not on the outside, freaks out. So he's like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I could give him because he's a dog, and like Jacob's not educated in what dogs can and cannot have. Thankfully, he did not give him anything. He's like, I thought about putting alcohol on it. And I said, Jacob, Ray would have ripped your face off.
Uh-huh.
You put alcohol on that. Because that would have hurt like beyond words. So I said, pain relief. Think what you would do for you. Like, alcohol hurts, so that's no. I said, and in a sensitive spot like this, it was right here. A sensitive spot like that, anything is going to hurt, even water. So I said, don't do anything. I said, he can't have Tylenol or Advil or anything like that. So I said, give him 3 Benadryl, get rid of the squirrel. The squirrel was already gone. I said, put him out so he can pee, and then lay with him on the couch. Your blood pressure will come down. Therefore, his blood pressure will come down, and he will stop bleeding. Because now he's just damped up.
Yeah.
So we talked for a little bit longer, and Brady went out, and Jacob's like, he won't come in. He's looking for the squirrel. As he's like, there's puddles of blood on the deck because the dog will not come in the house. So he comes in the house, and I called Jacob a couple hours later, and Brady's asleep, like stoned out of his mind. So everything's fine with the dog. I checked on him this morning. All is well with the world. So Kevin never put a cover on the chimney.
Yeah.
So there's trees in the yard, and they're over the chimney. So squirrels fall in.
Yeah.
And they have nowhere to go. And we have a wood burning insert in the chimney. And out of it is a little, it almost looks like an angled runway, or like the thing that Will Smith shoots out of in Independence Day, where he goes whoosh.
Yeah.
And that's how air gets in to the wood burner.
Yeah.
So the squirrels can jump out it. And that's what happened. They come flying out like the alien ships. And one comes flying out that last night, and Brady detected it or whatever. Maybe he heard it first. I don't know. But then they grab it midair, and Hotchner used to swallow them, but Brady just kills them and drops them. But, so that's what happened. That's where we have another squirrel. Jacob's always inundated with squirrels.
Yeah.
It's his thing, I guess. But holy crap, the dog is hemorrhaging. I love my life. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, honey. Just don't give him anything. Take my breath away. Who sings it? Do you know?
Can't tell you off my head.
Berlin. I just invited myself to shower in your house. Not many women can, especially pasty women, can wear lipstick like that, but her and Taylor Swift, man, they can pull it off.
I was going to say it wasn't very dark until you saw it up close.
You're the exception. I hear kitty cat.
Yes, he's hovering around.
Did you see they're making another Fockers?
Yeah, I've sort of seen bits and pieces of that over the last few months. I don't think I've seen any of them from start to end.
I watched them last year, I think. I don't think we'll see the girls tonight because they were up all night. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I got them all for Emma because she was watching them one night. She was pissing herself laughing, and then she hasn't watched them since.
Yeah, they were entertaining. Not something that I would like go berserk to watch.
It's Miles Teller.
I like De Niro with Baby Miles. I like De Niro with the cat being obsessed with Jinxie.
Yeah,
that made me laugh. Big bad CIA agent obsessed with his cat. Of course, nobody knew he was in the CIA at first.
I just remember when he spikes the ball in the pool.
Okay, yep.
And he breaks someone's nose or something.
Yep.
Look what you did, Fokker.
Don't think, just do.
That's another scene out of Hot Shots. Yeah, I crashed a $10 million plane, but I'm paying it off $10 a week.
Is he using his what the hell does Jay use? His
Affirm.
his Affirm. I knew it started with an A, but I was thinking Alive. Affirm. That's so funny. I paid for this hoodie. $8 a month.
Huh.
Oh boy.
And that's like over 24 months or whatever.
That's a long time. Well, he bought 3 things
Yeah.
at the same time as the one thing. So he got the 3 things for one thing and he got all at once and he get what? I'm like, oh my God, that hurts my head just thinking about it.
I just do mine through PayPal or 4 payments over 8 weeks.
Yeah, I bought a purse that way.
That's how I do most things these days. That's how I got this microphone. That's how I got this boom arm. That's how I got this 4K TV, my PS5.
Nice.
For speed. Yeah, I don't know what happens to my comments sometimes before stream because I message Em saying I have a great stream before she did a stream. Like I sent it like probably about 5 hours before she went live, and it wasn't there
Mhm.
yesterday.
That's weird.
Because I started watching it to see if it come up, and then it didn't. And then she started saying hi to everyone, and then yours come up.
That's weird. I had that problem in the beginning. I wasn't pushing the arrow right, or I wasn't pushing it hard enough or something. Oh, the incessant beeping. Right up to the part where you were dead. Well, hello there, Miss P. Big stretch before you turn around and get comfortable and lay back down. Why, yes, that's exactly what happened. Boom, 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 boom. I will say, Rooster sings better. Take me to bed or lose me forever. Boom, 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 boom. It's hard to like not, you know? Just sloppy, messy kissing right there. Ugh.
No one wants to be our friend tonight.
I know. It's just rude. Henry will come in with 15 minutes to go. Or 5.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Nope. Not good. Bye, Goose. To me, that's like, get the fuck out the plane 5 minutes ago. As soon as both engines were gone, I'm out the plane. I am not saving it. I don't care about the government. I'm out. Goose, that's what you get for having that mustache. We're out.
Oh, U.S. coastal swimmer, I'm here to help you.
Because I'm crazy. Did you see his movie, The Mummy?
Yeah, I watched that a few months ago.
What'd you think?
That's okay for a first time watch.
I never tried it. I heard bad things.
Well, that's why I watched it to see, but I also haven't seen all the originals either. So
Oh, they're so good.
I only know bits and pieces from the first one and that. With the big sound.
Is his supposed to be like a redo of the first one?
I think it's a totally different story. I think.
I thought so too. I didn't think they were supposed to connect. It probably isn't going to make you feel any better, Maverick.
I can't even remember who's in the movie with him. Russell Crowe. Annabelle Wallace, that's what I was thinking of.
I'm definitely no rush to watch it with Russell Crowe. There's he is. Hi, buddy. How nice of you to stop by.
Oi.
God, that's a big cat. I wish Casper would show up one night when Henry was here.
You don't like being on camera, do you? Camera shy.
They all need a lesson in being on camera from Harry the cat. Because he liked it a lot.
I'm sure Muffin would like it if she come over.
Yes, I've only seen Muffin a few times.
See, they like to hang around though when the camera's not on though.
It's like they know they're going to be famous. Don't say but. Excuse me.
Ice water.
Anywhere but here.
That's a bummer that I'm working on Friday. I could see an early session of the bridesmaid of what do you call it, housemaid.
Housemaid? Nice. You'll get there before I do.
But I'll be at work.
Do a half-ass job and go take it at the movie. That sounds like more fun anyway.
Well, I'll be at my auntie and uncle's. Sorry.
Well,
I got to do a good job for them.
well, all right then. He certainly looks like he was drinking harder than ice water.
It's funny. I swear that movie Primate had a Primate had a release date of January 9th or whatever, but nothing's even coming up.
I thought I saw January when I looked it up on IMDb.
Oh, I found it. 22nd of January, we're getting it.
I get it January 9th.
Yeah, they're doing that a bit lately. Like, usually
But it has a
getting the
release.
movies.
It has a release date of 2025. This says. I don't quite understand it, but yeah, it's a January 9th here. I will not see that in the theater because this trailer scared the shit out of me. So I'm not doing that. Nope.
I need to watch the trailer for this movie here, Send Help.
Send help. We'll watch it after this.
So still at the moment, it says we're getting Scream on the 26th on Thursday. So there's no early screening yet.
I'm still the 27th. But I want it now. I don't want any more trailers. I just want it.
Yeah, it's funny how all those people that said we were getting a new trailer didn't say, oh, they fucked up.
Yeah.
Here's Henry.
Of course it is. Hi, Henry.
Morning, Henry.
What did I say? 15 minutes to go? That's about right.
I find having a bit of a sleep in sometimes.
All right, so Henry, here's the deal. Tomorrow is the Goonies. You must be awake with coffee, ready to go at 5:30. So set your alarm. Set 3 alarms. Because remember, Chris isn't expecting much. And I quote, "We may no longer be friends after tomorrow." They are clean. I could never wear anything like that. Ever. I don't do well in even like this gray. I need tie-dye, so when I spill on myself, you can't tell. When I was in middle school, my nickname was Beans because I was tall and thin. My friends got me a white sweatshirt with beans written on the back. And my lunch every day was a pretzel with mustard. Well, you know that every day I wore that sweatshirt, there was yellow spots all over it.
Okay.
So thankfully my mom was able to get them out. But for my next birthday, my friends bought me bibs so that I could wear them with and they were big bibs too. They weren't just like the little kid bibs. Yeah. It was terrible. And I'm still a mess, however many years later. It was a long time. I'm going to get one Thursday night at Trivia. They have huge ones. They're massive at Grotto. I'm sorry, Chris, what?
Yeah, I could wear a black shirt and eat spaghetti and I'll be fine, but I guarantee you, as soon as I put that white shirt on, I'm getting a stain on it with the first bite.
I'm a hot mess all the time. Yeah, they come out nice. They actually come out kind of hot. And they have this this really good cheese dip at the Grotto. It's really, really good. I get ranch though, of course, because everything's better in ranch. Have a busy day scheduled today, Henry?
On the weekend, I had buffalo wing hot sauce.
Ugh. Oh, I saw you posted that. Yeah. It is, yeah, it's 5 here. It's actually gotten colder since I woke up. But tomorrow it's supposed to be in the low 40s, and then Thursday it's going to be like 48, which means all this is going to melt and my backyard is going to be a muddy pile of shit. But I don't care because the girls will be so friggin' happy. They just may need a bath like Friday after it freezes again. Which is super fun because they love being bathed so much. Talk to me, Goose. Chris is in the middle of summer. Yep. Supposed to be hot today and tomorrow, right, Chris?
Yes. I'll tell you. So tomorrow's meant to be 93.
Look at Chris is converting.
Thursday's supposed to be 104.
Holy mother. We get like 100-degree temperatures maybe 2 days a year, maybe.
Well,
I would say Pennsylvania maxes out at about 93. And we don't even get those a lot. I mean, it's hot and it's friggin' humid, but we don't get like the really, really, really hot. I'm not sure about where Henry is because he's up in east to me. So maybe it's warmer there. Sticky is hot hell though. Like, honest to God, it's so humid.
Yeah.
I don't mind being hot. I don't. But when you stand up and sweat or stick to yourself, that's disgusting. It's not even bikini weather. It's just gross. See, I'd rather be cold than hot because you can put you can put more clothes on. Like you can wear 18 sweatshirts, 52 blankets. You cannot get cold. Like once you're naked, that's it. You're just gross. I am wearing 18 shirts. I don't even have pants on, Henry. No pants.
I'll probably drop a kilo or 2 over the next 2 days.
Yeah, I imagine so. It's not like garages are insulated. I always feel bad for my guys when I'm putting my snow tires on and whatnot. I'm like, it really sucks. Sorry, guys. No, Kevin just got home from New England yesterday or today. Yesterday? Monday, whenever that was. Yesterday. We had an issue with the dog, so I was far more concerned that he and my son were home safely and that my dog was okay. Well, Jacob's dog was okay. So I will ask him if he's ever been in the caves when I talk to him. My shower's not draining appropriately, so I will I may have to have him come up and figure it out. Kevin never put a cover on the chimney. So every once in a while, squirrels jump out of the tree that the baby bear was in, and they go to hit the roof, but they hit the chimney and they tumble down the chimney. And when we bought the house, there was a wood burning insert in the chimney. We don't use that. We haven't for years. But there's a slanted part where the air goes into the chimney to, make the fire. And these squirrels shoot out of that part like they're coming out of a jet plane. They go whoosh. Well, Hotchner used to catch them, break their backs, and swallow them whole because he was weird. Brady just catches them, bites them to stab their spine, and then drops them on the ground. So last night, Jacob calls me. And Jacob never calls me. Neither kid ever calls me. So when I hear his ringtone, I'm freaking out. My phone's buried under a bunch of crap. So I'm like throwing stuff like this. So I get on the phone and I'm like, what's the matter? Because he never calls just to say hello. So something's got to be wrong. And he's like, so I'm inundated with the squirrel incident again. And Jacob always has squirrel incidents whenever Kevin's away, all the time. So turns out Brady killed the squirrel, blah, blah, blah. And Jacob went over to pick it up, and there was blood running out of Brady's mouth. So this happened to Hotch, probably 10 years ago. He picked up a groundhog. And while he was fighting with the groundhog, I was out there with the gun, hoping he would drop it so I could shoot it. But he's holding on to it, and its claws are like right by his eyes. It was terrifying. So he drops it. And when he went to pick it back up, it scratched him right here. And it was like a laser cutting through butter. It was so fast and so swift. And when it healed inside out. So this side of his mouth was brown and this side was pink. Super strange. But anyway. So Brady it's running out of his mouth. So yeah, the squirrel flopped back. So Jacob doesn't know what to do. He feeds him and gives him his crazy pill, but he doesn't know what to do if anything happens. He knows he's not supposed to give him people medicine, but he doesn't know which ones. So Jay's like, Mom, I thought about putting alcohol on it. And I said, he will rip your face off if you try to put alcohol anywhere near that. Don't put anything on it. I said, give him Benadryl to relax him. You sit down with him on the couch, calm down. He'll calm down. He'll fall asleep. He'll stop bleeding. Okay. So 3 hours later, I called Jacob and Brady's asleep, snoring on the couch, and he's no longer bleeding. Well, I mean, Jay just wanted to help. Thankfully, he didn't give him anything, not Tylenol, not Advil, nothing. And he's like, I didn't know how much Benadryl to give him. And I said, no, I hope you're not being sarcastic. But I told him, I said, you can't OD on Benadryl either. I said, I'll tell you the formula, which you'll forget. I said, but you could give him 15 and all he's going to do is sleep a lot. I said, never give them anything else. Oh, I'm glad. I hope you could visualize Brady getting slashed apart by a frickin'. But Jacob was taking care of Morgan, his girlfriend, who had her wisdom teeth out today. So I texted him and I said, have you gotten home to Brady? Is he okay? And he's like, I don't know. Dad should be home. So I forgot about Kevin coming home today. So Kevin said they had a great time. Everybody's good and Brady's fine. So Yeah, I kind of feel bad for the squirrel. It's not his fault Kevin didn't put a cover over the chimney. One of these days he will. Permission to buzz the towel. Brady bit me. We'd had him, I don't know, maybe 4 months. This is the day I found out he was a counter surfer. He was taking pizza off the countertop, and I went over and I was stepping over something and I took a big step, and I think he thought I was going to kick him. Well, he chomped onto my sock only foot, and he must have hit a vein. And I picked up my foot and my sock was red suddenly, and it was just running out of my foot like a faucet. It was crazy. And I said to Jay, I said, do you remember when he bit me and my foot was running like that? And he said, yes. I said, remember, I calmed down. We got the peroxide. I soaked it and it stopped. He's like, oh yeah. So like I started getting him to calm. Well, first of all, I calmed down. And then I got a big Tupperware container and dumped 2 bottles of peroxide in it. And I stuck my foot in it. Hello, Miss P. Why are you staring at me? It's freaky. But yeah, good times. It just stopped on its own after being buried in peroxide for a while. But I honestly never thought it was going to stop. I still have the scar. It was so much blood. Like it had to be like a full, what do you give when you donate? A pint? A quart? A pint? No? A gallon? No, you don't give a gallon. A pint? Whatever the hell it is. It was one of those bags. It bled for hours. It took a long time. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, I know. Stretch. Come on. I didn't think you'd be up. Come on. Say hi to Henry. Say hi to Chris. Say hi.
Hi.
There's my girl. Yeah, hi. Oh, she's so tired. This is no sleep shell. So the girls are a little sleepy too. They stayed up with me. My eyes, I'm hitting myself with a pry bar. Oh, God. I'd like to be a captain until I'm 50. What do you think? You could be a captain. A very well decorated captain, as I recall.
Yeah, we have squirrels. Probably more out in the land though, where there's more trees and that.
I saw this woman. I don't know how this stuff comes up in my you might be interested YouTube feed. This woman, and she lives like in the city, not even as close to people as I do, like in the city with neighbors right here. She has her window open and she has a plate of nuts and crackers and all sorts of shit, and the woodlands are coming to eat it. She's feeding trash pandas and squirrels, chipmunks, rabbits. There's like, honest, without lie, 25 squirrels right there with the window open so she can get good video of it. I'm like, have you not heard of a tripod? What the hell do I know? But yeah, I was like, what the hell? But it was like a car crash. I had to wash it because the squirrels would come right up to the thing and they were like right here. And I totally expected them to jump over said camera and come in her house. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dilly the deer. Oh my gosh. I almost hit one yesterday. I missed her by a frog's hair. I don't know how I missed her. I hit my brakes. Everything on my seat went whoosh. It slept on a bed and everything. You hear this shit? You want a deer for a sister? Well, I could probably go get that one. There was one in the driveway last night when I came home. Yeah.
My water backpack turned in my car and all the water filled up all in the back.
Usually, I have a hook that I hang my purse on so that it doesn't go flying, but I have something else on there so that I don't forget it Wednesday night. So my purse went, the mail went. I'm not good at checking my mail because my parents get more mail than I do. My dead parents. She died at 18. Wow. That's crazy.
That's the end of the movie, everybody.
Henry, set your alarm or I'm coming for you. 5:30.
Yes, that's right, everyone. 5:30 Eastern USA's time tomorrow, but 9 p.m. Australian Central My Time, we are doing The Goonies. So hopefully you can join us there for that one. That'll be my first time watch.
And he's not expecting much, so be here to help us.
Thanks for watching. Henry, have a good day at work, and we'll see you then.
Have a good day. Yeah, watch out for those squirrels. Amen.